Man, why do I feel like this is a really difficult review? So what is going on, dudes? This is Bavon. Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be looking at the new update for Ro-Ghoul. Yes, Sushi dropped a new update, and we're going to be looking at it, the Necro Mask and the new Quinque, the SilverSkull. So this is what the Necro Mask looks like. You can only buy this using, what do you call this? Using mask credits, by the way. It uses your like colors. Like you have a cool trophy looking thing, and then you have a cape. You look like a discount superhero. So we're gonna look at the newest Quinque, the SilverSkull, which is an Okaku. It has a high rating. It only has one stage. It is a melee mobile striker, and it costs 400 million, the same as Ginkui, which we're also going to be doing a review on it because they are both the same price, and I want to talk about it. So this is what it looks like. There we go. I would say it looks pretty slick. What I'm gonna do is actually gonna print screen this. Sorry, yeah, I'm gonna print screen this. Sorry again, print screen this because well, I'm gonna be using it for thumbnail. And yeah, this is the default click. This is what the running animation looks like. This is what the walking animation looks like. This is its dash animation. Okay, again, standard. This is its jumping animation. Again, standard. And its equipping animation. And its block animation. Let's look at the details on this. I think it's like more... It's a bit bigger and also wider than the Ginkui. I like the arm guard. I like the hilt and the arm guard here. Looks nice. I like it. And then we're going to look at the description here. A katana that is not as simple as it appears. It has a powerful gimmick that will heavily punish your enemies if you catch them. Well, I mean, it only has literally one gimmick. I'm sorry. Before I start on this, just a side note, I can name the entire kit of this. I can name the entire kit of this Quinque under 20 seconds. Maybe that's the reason why Sushi didn't make like a full kit on Google Docs for it, because it's so simple. So we're gonna look at the E. So that's what the E looks like. It's pretty simple. You go forward, and then it's literally just a dash forward. But what it does actually is, these guys are fighting. I don't want to be with them. But what it does is every time you hit someone with it, the cooldown resets. So as if you just keep hitting someone with it, if you have amazing tracking using your mouse or using your finger on mobile, you can keep hitting them with your E because it resets every time you hit an enemy. Then your R, it is a double dash going forward, about 3 cars of length. Your E is like 5 cars of length. Your R is 10, 11 cars of length. It every time you slash someone, it interrupts. So that means I can interrupt I bet I can interrupt. I think I haven't done it yet, but I can interrupt a Godzilla from using its plasma breath on me if I hit them with my R. That's the R. Your F is a stun like the Ginkui E. But it stuns for longer. This stuns for longer. So there is a like 0.5 wind up, like that. That was the wind up you saw, and then it dashes forward. Your E dash distance is the same amount dash distance as your F, about 5 cars, and it stuns them or roots them into place for 2 seconds. And your basic combos would be using your F to root them for, well, if it doesn't lag like that, your basic combo would be rooting them for 2 seconds using your F, and then if you hit every single one of your E's, you can E 3 times consecutively, and then after you're done, after the 2 seconds is done, you do your R to stop them from doing any other ability. If they were gonna dash into you or something like that, and that dash has a wind up or something like that, or like maybe it's a Godzilla to stop from that Godzilla from dashing towards you if you use your dash interrupt. Woo! Okay, so now I'm gonna recap the entire abilities to you guys, in under 20 seconds. You have a dash. Oh wait, I didn't practice for it. You have a dash a dash that resets every time you hit someone. You have a dash that dashes 2 times and it interrupts, and then you have a dash that stuns them for 2 seconds. There. That is the entire kit of the SilverSkull. And I'm like, that's it. There's not lots of wow factor to this, but that's it. That is literally the entirety of SilverSkull. And that's so surprising because it's 400 million yen. It has the same price amount as Ginkui. And I'm able to recap the entire fucking abilities of it under 2 seconds. It doesn't have lots to go with for this. Is this guy trying to attack me? I just want to see what this is. So this is what your normal combo would be, and then you do R, and then that's what your normal combo would be. I wasn't able to interrupt there. Ooh. Ah, come on, okay. Ooh. So that's what your normal combo would look like. As you can see, I was able to dash into the... I hit one very good combo on that guy. I was able to hit him thrice with the F. So let's go again. Like this. Never mind, I didn't do it. Oh god, I'm gonna get like this. Bam, 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 and then use your R like that. Again. Well, if I didn't lag. So that is the basic combo for the what do you call this? The SilverSkull. It's pretty simple and it's actually rather easy to hit. I've just been playing with this thing for like 30 minutes and I am able to hit that on an Eto, I guess. Maybe not on a real player. I mean, I was able to hit it on an Amon and a Nishiki, but maybe not a real player. And also, it wouldn't do that much damage because, of course, the player would be blocking. So that's literally the SilverSkull. This costs the same amount as Ginkui, and I would say it's kind of disappointing. I'm not saying it's a bad Quinque, though. It's not too bad of a Quinque, but I'm just saying that for 400 million, it is not worth it. Like, it's not worth it. I'm gonna show you guys the Ginkui. Hold on, I'm gonna show you the combo. So you go F, and then E, and then you do R to try to hit them with the R, and then you do it again. Bam, 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 and then you R. Like that. That's your basic combo. The good thing about it is, ouch. The good thing about it is that it's flexible. Spamming with this Quinque, like just spam mashing the buttons with this Quinque, you can get away with it because there's so many similarities to all of its abilities. Spamming with this Quinque isn't much of a you don't have to worry about being punished by mashing all your abilities, but for 400 million, it's not worth it. Like I'm just gonna show you guys the Ginkui for comparison. We're gonna do a mini review on the Ginkui because I bought it because I wanted to compare the two. So the Ginkui, it's just it doesn't have lots of stuff for it. So yeah, the Ginkui again, the Ginkui, holy shit, the Ginkui is a 400 million yen Quinque, same as the SilverSkull, but it has more abilities and more, well, it uses its gimmick more than the SilverSkull. The SilverSkull, the only time you see the gimmick is when the freaking ribcage comes out of nowhere, comes out of the ground to hold your enemy hostage. And yeah, that's it. Wow, those guys fired their shards at the same time. Did you see that? Holy shit. Can you not? I'm trying to do a review. So yeah, we have the Ginkui. This is what it looks like. It looks pretty standard, actually. Looks pretty standard. Again, look how thin it is. Look how thin it is. And I think maybe it might be a bit longer. These guys are coming towards me. Why are you guys coming towards me? Please get away. I just want to do a review of my Ginkui. So yeah, Ginkui is one of my favorite Quinques, by the way. It is like one of my first ever major Quinques that I bought because I was very impatient. But anyways, so yeah, the Ginkui, just like the F of like the F of SilverSkull, your E, you dash forward and then it shows an outline. You dash forward, and then you actually do stun you do somewhat stun the enemy, making them stay right there, with your E. But you also stand there with your sword in them and you can't move. Well, if I can show it, your R is actually a hook radius, so anyone in the radius will get hooked. The reason why I'm not gonna be able to hook these guys is because, well, I'm gonna be able to I kill them in one hit. But that's what the Ginkui can do. This guy is the same secondary color as me. But yeah, that's the R. It hooks, and then your F is a range ability that also stuns. Again, yes. Oh, sorry. This also stuns. You getting captured by the little Noros and getting hooked to the middle. That's like a 0.5 second stun, like 1 second stun. Your R, the R, this, sorry, not the F, sorry, is a well, it's supposed to stick into the enemy. If you're able to hit someone with it, what the F will do is get stuck into an enemy, and you won't have your sword for a little bit, but the enemy will have the sword stuck into them after like 1.5 seconds. The sword will explode, damaging the enemy and also stunning them for like 1.5 seconds, making you be by that time your E and then your R will be back down a cooldown, making you do the combo. But instead of doing your F at the end, you're doing your C. Your C is a Noro nuke that you can summon at will out of nowhere. Then you can make it drop anytime you want by pressing C again. It's usually used like this. So you go E, R, go backwards, F, and then you go around. By that time, when the enemy exploded, you have your abilities back. You go E, R, and then you spam C, because your C will be right in front of you, and then you'll be doing massive damage. That is the abilities. That is the combo for Ginkui, and it's a really good combo. It does lots of damage, and trying to explain everything on this Quinque is gonna take a really good amount of time. But that's not that we don't say the same for the SilverSkull. It's just there's a large difference between the SilverSkull and the Ginkui. I do need a screenshot of this so I can what do you call it? I do need a screenshot of this so I can get a thumbnail. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So again, these two are just very they're different. Even sure they're both they have a good amount of mobility to them. More mobility on the mobile melee striker, of course, the SilverSkull. But Ginkui for 400 million just has more to offer than the SilverSkull. Like, I'm not by any means I'm not saying that this Quinque is bad. I'm just saying for its price, there's not a lot to it. Sure, its gimmick might be that it's very quick and you can spam the ability lots, but its gimmick part, like it's like, it's a SilverSkull, it's able to spawn rib cages and stuff like that. The only time we see it actually spawn rib cages is when we use the F. So for its price, the SilverSkull, I don't feel like it's 400 million for its price. Like the only other, I think 400 million, I would think, I would say, I would set the bar for 400 million priced Quinques would be the Ginkui. But then I see something like this, I would think more 200 million, 100 million, or 350 million. But 400 million for this many, and I can literally recap all its ability under 20 seconds. I don't think it's it's that much worth it. Again, I'm not saying it's a bad Quinque. I'm saying it's not that good of a Quinque for 400 million. So if you are looking for, if you have 400 million as like a mid game player that's just hits 1,000, and then you're saying like, oh, I have this amount of money, I can get my first major Quinque, and then you're like, I don't want to grind for 500 million. I want to see what my options are at 400 million, and then you're looking at the Ginkui, and you're looking at the SilverSkull, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna look at reviews for this. I would say, even though more people has it, go for the Ginkui. It's more fun to play. It has more abilities. Sure, this is more flexible on its combat, because there isn't lots of, like, you don't really get that much punish for using all your abilities, because all their abilities are relatively low. But I would say go for the Ginkui. Like, in my opinion, I would say go for the Ginkui. If you like something that is if you like something that resets a lot, and has lots of dashes, sure, go for a SilverSkull. And if you just like the aesthetic of it, go for it. I mean, I went for it just because of this review, but for PvP, I don't know how it is that much for PvP. It has lots of mobility on it, because of course it has freaking 3 dashes, but very simple ability wise. But yeah, I mean, what's your opinion on it? That's my opinion. I would say go for the Ginkui instead of the SilverSkull. I would want to see a price change on this lower, maybe 200 to 350. 200 to 350 million. And if so, if you want to keep it in the 400 million range, add another ability. Add another ability to it. I don't know, maybe like fire off skulls. So maybe something simple like that, like make it fire skull or something, or like do like a Ren Goku thing, like, you know how Ren Goku fucking dashes in and it makes like a freaking tiger. Make it so when we dash, there's a sprite of a skull or something, and that would be pretty cool. And I'll have a longer stun, something like that. Not just 3 ability like this, because it's very underwhelming. So yeah, again, that's my opinion. What is your opinion? Please leave a comment whether you would rather pick the SilverSkull or the Ginkui. I would rather pick the Ginkui over the SilverSkull. But so I guess the SilverSkulls can sometimes be fun if you get very good with it. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. Hey, if you are new to the channel, hit subscribe. You can unsubscribe whenever you want. It is totally free. If you want to see more videos just like this one right here, hit the little bell. It should make a little ding noise. I don't know. Go check for me. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye and see you later.